Hey, Don Copeland here. We're going to show you how we did these. So just like we always seem to do in these videos, something comes up, somebody has something going on, so we decided to show you how we did it and get something done for somebody in the family, so to speak. In this case, it's my family. My daughter is going to a bachelorette party this weekend in Nashville, and so they asked me to do the bachelorette shirts. So we did these. These are crop top type shirts. We did the bride and the bride tribe. 8 shirts. We're going to show you here the process we went through, a couple little tricks we did for the pre-treatment, trick we did for the software to just kind of make these designs look the right size on each of the shirts. And then we'll show you how much we made when we were done and give you an idea of how you can be doing this yourself and making some extra money for your company with your DTG G4. All right, so we're going to show you what we did with these. We're going to start off. These shirts were kind of wrinkled. They came in. They are I think they're like 95% rayon, 98% rayon, plus they have spandex. So a couple things I've done here. Number one, I have adjusted the sprayer here, so I'm only spraying about the bottom, the top half of the shirt. I've also laid in a shirt I did some practice printing on here and laid it in here in case there's any overspray and just minimize the cleanup I've got to do on my PTM when I'm done. Just going to lay this in. Go ahead and slide this in, and we'll start it. So we've pre-treated it. I want to lay it here on the pre-treatment on the press. Grab one of my finishing sheets here. 45 seconds. So while that's curing over there, I'm going to go ahead and do my next shirt. Alrighty. Before we throw this onto the printer, I'm going to go ahead and get this shirt drying from the pre-treat. This is such a quick job to print that we're actually probably going to run into a bit of a wall with our heat press, so we need to keep it going as much as possible. Fortunately, we're only doing 8 shirts. All right, pull this up to here. This is the bride shirt, and there's 5 cents worth of ink on this shirt. Okay, we're going to throw that on the press. Use my parchment sheet, get that drying. Now that I've got another shirt ahead over here, go ahead and load it on. And this print is going to be about 9 cents worth of ink. This is for the bride tribe. What I've done with these shirts is I've designed the artwork and slightly sized it because of the shirt range. We range from small to extra large on the shirt, so we set up with our initial artwork set up for the medium and large shirts, slightly downsized the small shirts, and slightly upsized the artwork for the extra large shirts, so that when they're worn, they actually look proportional on all the shirts. So we'll show you what we're doing here. I'm doing a second of the small shirts, so that's a recent job I've done. I hit the recent jobs button here. Oops, grab the right one here, go all the way to the top. That's the last one I did. I hit select. It's going to come up. That's now loaded in. When I load the next shirt on, it's going to print that again. Very simple. It's got a memory in here, so we did the same thing we did the mediums and the larges. They were all the same size. I think I did 5 or 6 of those shirts. That allowed us to very quickly go in and just pull up the last piece of artwork. I'm not having to send it again from over at the computer. There we go. They're all finished up. I think we got 8 shirts here. 7 of them say bride tribe, one says bride. And the cost on these ranged from, I think a nickel was the least amount of ink to 10 cents for the most. So let's even say they cost $0.10 a piece for the ink to print. I only had one heat press, so it took me about 18 to 20 minutes to do all of these. We could have probably knocked out 4 or 5 minutes if we'd had a second heat press because we were actually waiting for the heat press. And the blanks, you can get these anywhere from maybe $5 to $8 from Sanmar or other places like that for these crop top type of shirts, which are popular right now with the brides and their brides ladies. So roughly say, let's say in 20 minutes, we printed 8 shirts. We probably would have made about $10 a piece on these shirts if we were to sell these for the group. Just another way you can use your DTG G4 to make money. I'm Don Copeland. Thanks for watching.